friends, it's Miss Denise here. Have you ever had a problem getting along with friends or family or cousins, friends maybe in the playground or at school in the classroom or anywhere really, and you just don't know what to do or what to say to come to an agreement so that everybody is happy without hurting anyone, or using our hands or unhelpful words? I have a book here that teaches us to talk and to work it out. And that's exactly what the book is called. The title is Talk and Work It Out. And you see on the front cover, there are 3 children here who look like that's exactly what they are doing. So what do you think they are talking about? Let's find out. Talk and Work It Out by Sherry Miners. I'm learning to get along with lots of people. It looks like these little children are in a classroom with a lot of other kids. Sometimes I don't agree with a person. It's okay to have different ideas. And that's true. Not everyone agrees with what we want to do or what our opinion is or what we think. But if something really bothers me, I can choose to work things out. See what's happening here? It looks like they both want that ball, doesn't it? But this little boy says, I can choose to work it out. I wonder what he is going to choose to do. I can stop and take a deep breath to calm myself. I can take time to think about what I can do. That's a great idea, and that's what we do in class a lot. To be a star, we stop, take a deep breath. Actually, we smile first. Stop, smile, take a deep breath, and relax. We can do this 1, 2, or 3 times so that it helps us relax and calm down, and it gives us a chance to think so that we can choose the best way to handle a situation. I may want to talk about the problem. I can look at the person and speak up when I tell how I feel. This boy is using his big voice. He is looking right at the girl, and he's going to use his voice and tell her exactly how he feels about the problem so that she might understand, and maybe they can work things out together. Here it says, talk it out. Number 1, you can talk about the problem. Number 2, listen to understand. So then when someone is telling you their problem, the best thing to do is just to listen, to hear and understand what that problem is. Because then, number 3, you can think of ways to solve the problem. And number 4, you can choose the best plan. I can listen and think about how the other person feels. I learn more about the problem when I listen to another view. Have you ever thought about that? So when we are arguing with someone, and we are arguing and they are arguing back and no one is listening, well, then how can we ever come to a solution so that we're both happy? I think what we want is for both of us to be happy in this situation, don't we? So listening is a really good way to hear what the other person has to say. And when they're finished talking, then we tell them how we are feeling about the situation while they listen. That's being respectful. I can say back what I hear. This shows that I understand and I care. So when your friend tells you, I don't like it when you push me in line, that hurts, it's not helpful. Just tell me or ask me to please move ahead faster. We're falling out of place in line. This shows that I understand and care if I listen and I repeat back what they say. They know I heard. As we talk about the problem, I can be polite and friendly. It feels good to be heard and to understand things better. I can use my imagination. See the bubbles? Here you go. So he's imagining that the situation could go this way with the ball. That, maybe she would hand the ball to me so that I could have it. Or I can think of lots of ideas. You can use it first. See, if we take that deep breath, 1 or 2 breaths to calm us down, we're able to think more clearly and solve problems. They look pretty happy that they resolved this problem. Look at that, they both have smiles on their faces. And I can ask the person to help find an answer. What do you think? See, he's asking his friend for her opinion. What do you think? How could we handle this? They are both cooperating and working together to find a solution to their problem. If I still need help, I can ask a grown-up. Sometimes mom, dad, grandma, your teacher. Since they're an adult and a grown-up, sometimes they will help us find a solution. I can think about each idea. What might happen? Will we both be happy? You see, he's thinking, how can we solve this problem so that tomorrow we can play again and both be happy? I can help choose a plan that's good for both of us. I can cooperate to make things work. That's a big word, cooperate. That means to work together. I might share or take turns or do something nice. He says here, let's go play. Sometimes it's hard to find an answer everyone likes. See, he looks angry. He wants to play Candy Town. And this little boy wants to play checkers, and they just can't decide. He's angry, but this little boy says, I don't really want to play Candy Town. I want to play checkers, but I can still show respect. What does that mean? That means he understands that this little boy doesn't want to play checkers. So he's going to respect him and say, let's see what he says. I'm learning to solve my problems peacefully. What does that mean, peacefully? Peacefully means to be calm and quiet and respectful. Getting along can be more important than getting everything I want. See, this little boy has learned that friendships and family and relationships are more important than getting just what you want. Sometimes you have to stop, take a breath and think. And then think about cooperating cooperating with your friend or family if you want to be happy as well as your friend or brother or sister or cousin. Sometimes you just have to give in. If I care about someone else's ideas and feelings as much as my own, we can usually find a way to work things out. So he says, I need to think about other people's feelings and what makes them happy and not only think of my own. That's the best way to get along, and then everybody's happy and then we all have fun. Look at that, they've all decided to share that ball, and now look, they're all playing together. That was a good solution. The end. Did you like that book? I did too. I think it helped us when we have problems with our friends or our family, that the most important thing to do is before we react is just to take that breath so that we can think clearly and make a good choice of what to do. And that to remember, we can always talk and work it out together. That's all for today.